Hello YouTubers. Recording a video with my father here, Bull Donahue here, and this is Pipe Pastor. And recording a Father's Day video out in my dad's backyard. It's not actually Father's Day, it's the day before, but figure record a video beforehand so all you fellas out there can enjoy it on Father's Day.
That's right. I'm happy to be here with my son Nick, Bull Donahue. And just a word out to the tobacco hunter that although we don't have a library, and although I'm fighting envy for yours, as a Christian brother, we just hope that you have a good Father's Day as well. I'm smoking, by the way, one of my Tinskys. This is a Tinsky pipe from American Pipe Makers, and Mark is a great pipe maker. This has got an amber stem. I don't know if it comes out amber for you, but it's a calabash. I've always wanted a nice calabash. And of course it's my signature rusticated. I love rusticated pipes. And so we're smoking, of course, Black Gold. What kind of pipe do you have, son?
It's a pipe my father gave me. It's a Savinelli. And the model is an Opera, I believe. But it's really nice Canadian, I think.
Oh yeah.
It's a dark, like a chestnut stain, and just really beautiful.
Great
large
smoker.
bowl, very large.
Great smoker, great draw. Can't beat Savinelli for dog. Well, I'm interested in hearing what you have to say, son, about your thoughts on Father's Day.
Well, I just hope everyone out there can tell their fathers on Father's Day how much they mean to them. I know a lot of people are unfortunate enough, like I am, to have a father as respectful as mine and honorable, and he's just been so supportive throughout my life, and we all love to get together as a family and honor him and the fathers in our family, like my brother and my grandfather, and I hope the rest of you are privileged enough, like I am, to do that with your dads or grandfathers or father figures in your life. So I just encourage you to give your dad a call or just drop by and love on him. If you're estranged, or you don't have a great relationship with your dad, you just give him a call anyway, and wish him a happy Father's Day. We're going to be outside grilling and having a good smoke.
Oh man, we might even have a Carlsberg or two. I was graced with great children. I wanted children, and I was blessed with two sons right off the bat. Ben is my oldest. Then Nick was next, our surprise baby. And then I have a daughter named Shekinah. They all married well. In fact, Nick's wife Alicia's out here shucking corn right now. Can't get no better than that. And but you know, in our day and age, fatherhood has become real complicated. There's something like 50% of fathers now have abandoned their children. There's a couple ways a father abandons his kids. I mean, you can be at home and abandon them if you're emotionally unavailable. So in our family, you know, me being an Italian and an Irishman, we tried to be real demonstrative. And my sons still kiss me on the lips and are unashamed to show me affection. But if I could say something to you fathers that may not have done the kind of job you wished you could have, there's two things that will cover a multitude of sins. And one is physical affection. If you haven't yet, and if you're kind of deficient in that area, doesn't matter whether you're English, doesn't matter whether you're German, or what race you are, you can start giving your sons a hug and pulling them up close next to you and giving them a good solid hug and handshake, and just get close to your kids and your daughters as well. The physical affection from a father, you've got to have it. A son craves it, a daughter craves it, you've got to have it. And then the second is verbal affirmation. There's three things a son needs to hear in his lifetime from his father. He needs to hear his dad tell him, I love you. Doesn't matter whether you've shown it or not. Doesn't matter whether he should know it already or not. He probably does. But he needs to hear it. And so, dads, I'm telling you, if you haven't been verbally affirmative to your sons, you need to call your son up and tell him that you love him. Or if your son calls you on Father's Day, you need to tell him that you love him. And the second thing a son needs to hear is his dad tell him, I'm proud of you. Your son needs to know you're proud of him. And both my sons are both worthy of me being proud of them, and I really am proud of them. They're fine men. Nick is the second actual knight in the history of America in a knighthood order called the Knights of the Green Cross. And my son Ben is studying to be a pastor and also a member of the Knights of the Green Cross. But I'm proud of all my children, and I tell them that. But the third thing you need to do is father needs to tell his son what that father sees him as good at. You know, you're good at something, son. This is where your gifting is. This is where you're good at. And you know, you don't have to be a perfect father to come off looking good. I mean, I'm fortunate that my children they have a real poor memory when it comes to all of the ways I've blown it. I mean, they're very gracious. And perhaps some of that is because we were physically affectionate, we were verbally affirming. My boys know that I know their giftedness and tell them about that all the time. And somehow that's given me a pass when it comes to a lot of the ways that I've failed them. So, you know, a tip for you dads out there, it might help you. But there's nothing like being able to sit out with your son and smoke a pipe, or with your sons and smoke a pipe. And some fathers have been known to have a Jameson or two with their sons, maybe even a Guinness, maybe a few Carlsberg. I don't know. That's what I hear. Anyway, but anyway, Nick's been a fine son. I couldn't be more proud of him, and more proud of the way that he's married, and looking forward to seeing them become parents. I know you're going to be a great father. You're going to be a great father. And so anyway, that's my Father's Day tip to you, if I'm in a position of doing that. As a pastor, I tell men these things all the time. In any case, we're hoping that you really do have a good Father's Day. Hope that you enjoy your children as much as I enjoy mine. Any closing thoughts that you want to say, old Boldo Donahue?
Just take care, and happy Father's Day. God bless, and sláinte.
And good smoking.
Mm-hmm.